There are certain days like today when it's late and I need to make a video, and I don't really have any easy videos to make. So what we do in that situation is we make a video about the haters. And let me just preface this because I know you guys are gonna be like, don't give the haters any attention, Josh. Pay them no mind, you're changing lives. It's kind of a win-win scenario. You guys get a laugh, I get some ad revenue, and I get to fulfill my role of the YouTube algorithm. And by the way, if you're watching, go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you so much. Without further ado, I'd like to jump into some of these comments. They're a little bit about me being a terrible boyfriend, and they're a little bit about me just being a terrible person and how I'm just a hater. Here's a comment from Judy Holiday. She says, all of this big talk from a guy that washed his towels and his exes that cheated on him with his BFF shampoo. That's correct, I did wash towels in my ex-girlfriend's shampoo because it would smell like her and my dogs missed her. So that's what I did. I find his rants tiring and I will not be commenting or listening again. I just had to hear someone more of his BS, which to some degree is childish. I mean, you will not date someone just because she has bangs? Yes, that is correct. I am anti-bang gang. No bang gang for me. If you got bangs, that's a no for me, dog. But if you like bangs, more power to you. Just don't expect me to date you, and I think that's fine. All I can say is go ahead and eat up his BS, guys, because deep down he is full of hate and resentment over being screwed over a couple times in his life. It's been more than a couple times, but I'm not full of hate or resentment. I can guarantee one thing, any self-respecting female would tell you to just go F yourself, Joshua. So maybe, just maybe, that is why you can never find anyone that will put up with your two-faced, selfish relationship rules, but we all know that will never enter your closed-off, whiny boy brain. Sheesh. And then I said, hey Judy, look, I know you want to date me because I'm younger and I'm good looking, but unfortunately, you know what we say, I don't date boomers. Sorry, fam. Hey Josh, man, marriage mirage is not all about parties, big diamonds, rings for a woman. It's about building a future and love. It's about love, supporting each other, being there one for another, trusting each other, and having a beautiful family in the end. But you lost your girlfriend because you were selfish and you are not willing to put some effort into your relationship. It's your fault, and I don't blame her, because she wanted a good life and future with you, but you wanted to just focus on yourself. But relationships are based on giving and taking. But I guess she woke up and said to herself that she doesn't have a future with you. I think cheating is wrong, and I think she should have ended the relationship with a bit of class. And my response was, you don't need to be married to have a future. What relationships are all about to you is building a family. Well, to me, relationships are all about exploring life together, not having a family. So don't impose your family views and your relationship views on other people, Albert, okay? Here's one from Kevin Alston. He says, weak stuff, bit chewed, spat out the hand that helped you. You threw one of the good guys under the bus for clickbait. My first downvote on your channel. Now, this was the video about Gary Vee, where I simply proposed the question as to why you, in my opinion, underpay your employees for the skills that you are requesting compared to the location that they live in. And that was it. I still like Gary Vee. I like his message about building a brand and ignoring the haters, and I'm definitely on board with all of that. I'm concerned why you would embrace the corporate cringe, because as a transparent leader, and that you pride yourself on being that way, I feel like you would say, this is why we pay this and this is why we do this and whatever. But just curious, it was just a question. I'm doing what Gary would say to do, actually. I'm saying stick to your brand and do what you believe is right, even if you have some haters. And I think treating your employees right means paying them fairly. Care about your people and they'll take care of you. That's my mindset, and I think that would be Gary's mindset as well. Here's another comment about the video on Gary Vee. Gary Vee has very dedicated fans, so if you even somewhat frown in that direction with his name around, people are just like, you're a hater, you're a little baby boy, and blah 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 blah. And this is an example of that. Seriously, you're a bit of a self-righteous, narcissistic baby, aren't you, mate? And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Why? Best work environments I've worked in are communal because some of us did not start with our own private office spaces. Stop hating and trying to get views by putting Gary Vee's name in your heading, bro. It's kind of cheap. Gary has helped give tough love to upcoming entrepreneurs and self-starters than you ever will. I'm cool with you making your own points, but I see too much of this type of stuff on YouTube and it's just disappointing. If this is your real character, then I understand why your relationships with women has typically ended in a certain way. I don't understand why me saying, why do you pay your people $32K has anything to do with my relationships. I don't get it. I don't understand. I put his name in the video because it was about him and his company and It wasn't clickbait. I don't understand. I don't get it. This is a comment from the video where I said the ugly truth, dating is a nightmare as a YouTuber. And he says, dude, I literally didn't dislike someone this much for a long time. Narcissist. This guy goes on to make another comment on the same video where he says, everything is about money for this guy. So if you're watching this video, again, thank you for the ad revenue from this video. We appreciate you. Thanks for enabling me to make these videos. This was a comment on where I was talking about dating, and I said, I like to test drive the car before I buy the car, in reference to having relations, intimate relations with a woman, and I need to be able to know if we're compatible on an intimate level before I want to totally commit to being with this, because like, it's nice, you might have a great personality, but if there's no physical attraction and we're just not working, then I'm sorry, your personality just isn't getting it up. And I guess that's hard to hear. But Katie says, women are not cars, and one day if you live long enough, you'll understand more about life. Or maybe you're one of those that end up alone. You say end up alone like it's a bad thing. Like, I'm more than happy by myself. Like, being alone, I'm okay with that. That ending up alone, I'm okay with that. Like, you say it like you can't handle being alone, and that's kind of sad, because I feel like everyone should be able to be with themselves and be comfortable with who they are and feel complete when they're alone. They don't need to have someone with them to feel complete. And if you end up alone, you're incomplete and you've done something wrong in life. And I think that's kind of a meme. Katie, maybe one day, if you live long enough, you'll understand that. Matthew Drunken says, you need therapy right away. You have zero respect for women. First of all, Matthew, I'm a level 99 e-girl respecter, okay? Bite Hunter here, he's not a hater. I just thought this comment was out of place and out of touch, because I said I don't want to have kids. I know lots of guys losing hair at 18. I pray to God you have kids immediately. Get the vasectomy reversed. Have kids immediately. I promise you, you will not regret it. And I said, I don't want kids. Bruh, have one for me if you want a kid so bad. Like, I don't want kids, and me recognizing that I don't want kids is perfectly fine. If you want kids, go have kids. A lot of other people will be like, you need to spread your genetics. I got a sister, she'll pop one out eventually, I'm sure of it. Don't worry about me. The Fluke genetics, they will continue. Dig a tree for me. This kid has an interesting perspective for someone that sits at home and makes YouTube video. I was on one of those calls, unfortunately, and you, sir, know nothing of what you speak on. Go get a real job and a real life instead of living in ours. I think I put this in the last hater video, but we're just gonna go ahead and double up on this because I thought it was funny. I made a video about the elitism of programming. Jeremy is one of these guys. Jeremy is an elitist that says, you don't have your GitHub attached, this guy must be a noob. No GitHub attached, this guy most likely does not even code or just sucks at it, hence him doing YouTube. What does that have to do with any, this is a live stream about calling recruiters. I don't have my GitHub in the description. Why would I have my GitHub? And if you want my GitHub, just go look up github.com/Joshua Fluke. You'll find me there. You're not gonna find anything but a bunch of noob stuff on there, because all of my jobs made me sign an NDA waiver and make new accounts that were private, and you'll never be able to see them. That's just like, it doesn't, having a public GitHub doesn't mean that you do good work or bad work or that you're a noob. So Jeremy, I would say that you're a noob for thinking that. But he commented again, he said, notice how he has no GitHub attached. I bet this guy cannot even code. That's why he is doing garbage. Who watches this crap? Well, clearly you did, Jeremy. And then you'll have to comment on it. And for that, we thank you for the ad revenue. We got another one from Rick Eberly. I also heard you diss people for not thanking others for donations, yet the 2 live streams I've seen, you've thanked literally no one for the contributions. What an idiot. And I do say that sometimes in live streams when bigger streamers get like a $100 donation or $200 donation and they don't say anything about it. Like, I do my best to say thank you to everyone who donates to me. I feel really grateful about that, and I appreciate all the support. And if you've donated and I didn't say thank you to you, I'd just like to take that minute now and say thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means more than you know. Like, that goes directly to ad revenue. So when I give my ad revenue numbers, those are calculating donations. He goes on to say, another comment, wow, I just listened to you complain, moan, whine, and complain, not to mention basically crying on your show about your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. And now let's see how long till you blow this one. Based on what I've seen on your personality, it won't be long. Rick, based on what I can see in your profile picture, I don't think that you've ever had a relationship. Are you holding a Despicable Me minion? Is that your relationship right there? Is that your girlfriend? I mean, we'll never know, but Rick, I wish the best of luck to you in your relationship with that little minion. I hope it goes well. Good luck, buddy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit thumbs up. If you're a hater, double smash that thumbs down. Really let me know you hated the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these hater comments. And if you're a hater, go ahead and leave a comment so I can put you in the next video and you can help me continue doing what I'm doing. This is 4D chess, you know? There's some links down in the description if you'd like to support the channel. And again, I do appreciate you guys and all the support because I wouldn't be here doing this if you guys didn't appreciate me. But hope you got a laugh or a smile or something out of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.